and I was extremely let down. Hey guys, it's Tiff and welcome back to my channel. You already know what today's video is. You already know what we're doing. So, what do I normally say? So I don't need to tell you twice. That's what I normally say. Anyways, what is up? I love you. How are you doing? Let's get into it. The first book we're going to be reading in this video is The Haunting by Natasha Preston. I do not have a physical copy of this. I just actually haven't gone to Barnes in a while, so I haven't had a chance to pick it up. And I did actually already start it. I started it yesterday, and then I read a bunch this morning. I'm currently on chapter 13. I will say, this does not tell me what page I'm on, so I don't know exactly what page I'm on. So far, I'm really liking it. This is the third book I've read by her, and I just really enjoy her writing. I'm very much someone who gets very scared very easily, so she is just a mystery thriller author that I know I can read her books without actually getting so scared to where I can't sleep at night, or I need Makai to like go to the bathroom with me because I'm so scared. Her books don't make me that scared, but they definitely keep me like on the edge of my seat, and they kind of still give you that like your heart's racing a little bit when stuff gets going. And her books are also just really fun. Like, I feel like for a mystery thriller, they're very fun and just interesting. This book came out like a couple weeks ago, and I'm just now getting to it, and I will say this is like the perfect time to read it because this book takes place the week leading up to Halloween, and it is currently Tuesday the 17th, so Halloween is in like a week and a half. The vibes are there. Okay, the vibes are there, and they're really good, and I'm really enjoying it. I think the plot of this book is really interesting. There's definitely been a few moments so far where I've been like very much on the edge of my seat, like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Like, this is not good. So that is the first book we're reading in this video, and now that I have fully updated you guys, which I feel like took forever, we are going to actually get some reading done. So let's start reading. I'm honestly so excited, so let's go. Okay, so my sister has already read this book, and we were just on FaceTime, and she told me that once I get to a part with a cornfield to be ready because her heart was absolutely pounding, and I think we're there. And I'm a little nervous. Oh, this is bad. This is what she was talking about. This is bad. That was really ratchet. I'm so sorry that you just had to witness that. Okay, hey guys, it is now Wednesday. It's 2:05, and I wanted to give you a little reading update. So we are, as you know, reading The Haunting by Natasha Preston, and I am on chapter 25. There's 28 chapters, so we are down to the wire, okay? Wow, this book is so good. I love her writing so much. I feel like her writing and her books just do it for me every time. There is just something about the way she formulates a story that is just always so good. I am so excited to figure out who is actually the killer, who's actually behind all this, and kind of get the full, maybe not the full explanation, because knowing her, she might not leave us with a full explanation, but I'm just really excited to finish this and figure out all of that, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I'm really loving it. I feel like this story is so entertaining, really keeping me on the edge of my seat. My heart is literally racing so much because I'm just anticipating what is gonna happen, who is it gonna be, who's gonna end up dead, like at the end of this. Like, it is gonna be crazy. I just know it is, and I'm so excited to finish it and figure out what's going on and who it is. So we are gonna finish this book up. We're gonna go downstairs because Elijah is down there right now. Hopefully, oh my god, how many times am I gonna say hopefully? I'm not gonna say hopefully again. Nope. What other word can I use?
Hopefully.
I'm shocked. Hopefully I don't know who it is, and it completely throws me off, but I feel like I've been suspecting almost everyone throughout the course of reading this book. So let's go downstairs. Let's finish this up. I'm so excited. No. You're so cute. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Man, I'm so nervous. Okay. let's finish this up. Let's finish. I am so anxious. I'm so anxious. Okay, I gotta know what my heart rate is at right now because I feel like it's beating through the roof and I'm just sitting here. 110. My heart rate is at 110 as I'm sitting here reading this. That should tell you. That should tell you all you need to know. Yup. I knew it. I knew it. I have been literally thinking this for so long. I love and hate that I basically guessed the main plot of the story from the beginning, and also love and hate that I knew who was behind it from at least 20% through the book. I miss Duncan so badly. I miss it so much. Like, if you don't know, I'm actually from Kansas City, Missouri. I am not from Alaska. I just currently live in Alaska. But I don't think I've said this in a video. We are gonna be moving back to KC. I don't know when. The timeline on that, very fuzzy. Unsure. Probably sometime next year. Don't know when though. Don't know when though. But I'm so excited to move back because I'll have actual Dunkin' again. I'll have Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, some of my favorite restaurants or little cafes that are just only in KC. Like, I miss those places and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And then obviously, the obvious of being by family again is gonna be so nice. Anyways, that's not the point of what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna give you, no, not we, I am me. I am gonna give you an update on The Haunting. Well, not an update. Wow. I'm gonna give you my review and all my thoughts on The Haunting by Natasha Preston. As you guys saw my reactions, so you kind of know how I reacted to the end of that book. So let's just get on into my review. First and foremost, I just want to say that I just love her writing. I truly do. I know maybe it's not for everybody, but I am someone who does really enjoy her books and her writing. Now, with that being said, I think this book was so fun. Like I said, this takes place the week leading up to Halloween, so the vibes for this specific time of year is amazing, and I think that alone was such a key part of why I enjoyed this book so much, is because the vibes that it gave just was truly so perfect for this time of year. With that being said though, I think obviously there is a really big part to mystery thrillers is a plot twist, okay? Okay, when I am reading a mystery thriller, am I guessing what's going on the whole time? Absolutely, okay, absolutely. That is what I'm doing, and I think everyone does. So, as you guys saw and heard me say, I guessed the whole plot twist, okay? So, there's one part of the plot twist, which I guessed, and then there's another part of the plot twist, which I guessed, and also the person who was behind the kills. The kills? That sounded weird. The person who was behind the murders, I guessed fairly early on. Part of it, I guessed before even starting the book. Whoa, why is the sun coming out of nowhere? Hello? Should we do a little like location change? Okay, let's turn because wow. Again, I still thoroughly enjoyed it. I still thought it was fun. I just personally was not shocked. The plot twist just did not get me with this specific book, but the vibes were there. It was a fun read. With that being said, I ended up giving this a 4 out of 5 stars for all the reasons that I have already mentioned, but I also really love her books and I love her writing, and it would feel so wrong to give it less than that just because I guessed the ending. So that is my thoughts and my review on The Haunting. I am really glad that I read it and I think it was really fun. So now it is time to get into our next book for this video. And I want to say, you know who you are. One of you commented like months ago, like maybe a month or two ago, on a post that I posted on my community tab asking for this video. And I said, well, I get scared easily, but if you're asking for it, I'll do it. There was literally one of you, and if you're watching this this, you know who you are. And if you are watching this, I hope you're loving it. Well, I hope you're all loving it, but you specifically, I hope you're loving it even more, okay? Because I'm doing this for you, okay? Anyways, moving on. The next book I'm gonna be reading in this video is One of Us is Dead by Geneva Rose. I am so excited to read this. Geneva Rose wrote The Perfect Marriage, and I really loved that book. The plot twist in that book got me so good. She formulated that book in such a amazing and perfect way, and I cannot wait to read more of her writing. One of you guys actually DM'd me and said that you just read The Perfect Marriage and that you had also read this and loved both of them, and the plot twist was great, that it was just so good, and I'm so glad to hear that, and I'm so excited to read it as well. So this is the next book we're gonna be reading, and I am so excited. If you don't know what this book is about, it basically follows 4 different women who live in this town called Buckhead, and this place is literally where just like a bunch of rich people live, and that means we're literally about to read a story about 4 women and their rich women issues. Okay, I am so excited to read this and see if I guess what's gonna happen. Based on The Perfect Marriage, I don't think I'm gonna guess the end of this book, but regardless, I'm so excited to read it. And I also love this cover so much. It's so cute. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's so cute. I'm literally obsessed. So this is our next book. I'm so excited. So let's get reading. Hey guys, I thought I would give you a quick little update of One of Us is Dead by Geneva Rose. So I honestly haven't read very much of this. I'm currently only on page 34, which is chapter 6. But so far, I'm already really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying the story and just the fact that this is about like rich women drama and how we're getting all these different women's perspectives. I'm really enjoying because you're really understanding each of the characters from an outside perspective and also an inside perspective. I'm really liking that aspect of it, that I'm not just getting one person's perspective, I'm getting them all. And I just love reading about like rich women drama, rich women issues. And again, that's literally what this book is about. I really like her writing style. I loved The Perfect Marriage, as you guys know. I've said it in other videos. I think I've already said it in this one. The writing in that book was just so good, and I feel like she formulated that story in such a good way where you truly don't see the end coming, but also the story is just so interesting, and I'm feeling that already within the first 34 pages of this book, and I'm really excited to continue this. That's my little update. I know it's not like a huge update, but I just wanted to update you guys. That was so ratchet. I'm so sorry. Anyways, that's your update. We are gonna continue reading this, and yeah, I will come back and give you guys another update later. That being said, let's get some reading done. I'm honestly so excited. Okay, hey guys, I thought I would give you a quick little update on One of Us is Dead. I currently just stopped because I actually need to get some editing done, but I made it to page 114 and I am thoroughly enjoying this book. One thing about this book that I think is really fun and intriguing and is really pulling me into the story even more is the fact that up until this point, we don't know which one of them is dead. And I did kind of assume going into this book that we're not gonna know from the jump who is the one who ended up dead, but up until this point we have no idea who is dead. We only know of one person who is not dead because the very first chapter is in Jenny's perspective, who is the owner of the salon, and it is present day and she is talking to a cop about the murder. We're not getting much detail about like who it is or who they think it is, so we have no idea other than Jenny who is still alive, and it's really interesting and I'm absolutely loving it. I honestly don't want to stop reading, but I really do need to get some editing done so I can get some videos up for you guys. So I'm gonna have to take a pause, but I'm definitely gonna be reading more of this today. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this and I cannot wait to continue, and I can't wait to finish it and just figure out who ends up dead, who ends up doing it, and all that kind of stuff, because I feel like at the moment I'm thinking any one of them except Jenny could have ended up dead and any one of them could have done it. So yeah, that's my update. See you when I'm reading. Hey guys, it is time for a little reading update. I finished One of Us is Dead by Geneva Rose last night and I really did enjoy this book. I will say though, I feel like this wasn't really a thriller. I was expecting this to be a lot more thrilling and suspenseful, but honestly it didn't feel that way. It really just felt like a story that ended invested in a murder. So basically throughout this book, we are following 5 different women's POV. We're following Jenny, who is the owner of the salon, Karen, who is one of the rich women, Shannon, Crystal, and Olivia. So we have 5 women that we're following, and you get each of their POVs. It kind of goes back and forth. And the first chapter is Jenny in present time talking to a detective. And so we know she's alive, but we don't know who else is alive. Therefore, we do not know who is dead. And so you go through the story and you get a couple chapters here and there of Jenny in the present time talking to this detective, and then you get chapters of everything that kind of leads up to the murder. And then obviously you get to the end of the book and you get to when the murder happens. And I will say, I feel like the plot twist at the end of this, I feel like I saw it coming, but I didn't see it coming. It feels obvious who did it, and it feels obvious as you go through and read this book who is gonna be the one to get killed. But then there's also hints here and there that are like, is that gonna be the person who dies, or is it gonna be this person? And then you obviously feel like, oh, well, maybe this person did it or this person did it. So I feel like the ending was expected, but also not at the same time, if that makes sense. I will say there is one like mini plot twist that like kind of has to do with the murder and kind of doesn't at the same time. That's just kind of about a specific person in this book that I was not expecting, and my jaw dropped. I was so in shock about it, it's not even funny. But otherwise, I did really enjoy this book. I think I'm gonna give this like a 3.75 out of 5 stars. I definitely did enjoy The Perfect Marriage by her a lot more, but I think that's because that book just felt a little bit more crazy. The plot twist in that one was absolutely crazy and really, really got me, but I really enjoyed this for the aspect of I just thought it was really fun going through these rich women's lives and hearing about their drama and seeing the drama play out. I thought it was really, really fun, but again, it didn't really feel like a thriller, more so a mystery. So that means we're gonna be starting our 3rd and final book for this video, and it's actually gonna be one on my Kindle, on Kindle Unlimited, because I do not own the physical copy. And I told my sister I would read this book in this video because she really, really liked this book and she wanted me to read it, but I knew I was gonna be filming this video soon, so I told her I would read it in this video because I don't typically read thrillers. And it's also very hyped up, so I'm sure a lot of you have probably already read this, and if not, you have at least heard of it and know what it is. And that is The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I actually don't really know what this book is about, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm not gonna look at the synopsis. I'm not gonna figure out what the story follows because I don't want to know. I'm really excited to read it, but I'm also kind of nervous because I get scared really, really easily, and I'm scared that it's actually gonna terrify me. But nonetheless, I'm excited to read it, and I can't wait to see what it's about because again, we're going into this completely blind. So that is your reading update. I will see you guys when we start this book. I'm not gonna be starting it right now because I actually am about to go get a back treatment, which is basically like a facial for your back, and I'm so excited. So I don't have time to read that right now because I actually need to take my makeup off because my face is gonna be like laying on a thing and it's gonna get all messed up, and then I need to head out. So yeah, I will see you guys when I'm reading. That is all for now. Hey guys, it is time for me to give you a quick little reading update. As you guys know, I told you guys I was gonna be starting The Housemaid by Frida McFadden on my Kindle because it's on Kindle Unlimited, and I ended up binge reading 50% of that last night, okay? And we're gonna finish it this morning because my app says it'll only take me like 2.5 hours to finish, which is nothing. That's nothing. So we're definitely gonna finish that book this morning, and I'm really excited to finish it. I will say, I get scared so unbelievably easy. So even though this book is not inherently scary, the creepy, eerie, ominous tones and vibes that this book is giving me is still freaking me out. So I want to finish it this morning before it's like the nighttime and I have to go to bed all freaking scared. Do you feel the vibe? I don't know why my voice just started to sound like that. Basically, so far I am liking this book. This book is giving me the same vibes that I got when I watched the movie Get Out. That's the vibe I'm getting from this book. And of course, since it's a mystery thriller, I am suspecting 10 million different things. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm really curious whether or not I'm going to guess the end of this book or not. I've heard a lot of people say the plot twist in this book is crazy, so I'm assuming I'm not gonna guess. But I did start a little list on my phone of just like things that I feel like could potentially be the plot twist in this book. So we shall see if I guess it, which I mean, I'm sure I'm not, but you never know. Like, it's always fun to guess. Like, it's just fun. It's just fun to guess. You guys know, you understand the vibe. I know you understand the vibes. So we're gonna head downstairs and start reading. We're gonna finish this book up, and hopefully I can get my reaction on video to the plot twist. Hopefully I timed that right. That is all for now. That is your little reading update. Let's get reading and finish this book up, and then I will come and give you guys my final thoughts and review, and we'll wrap this video up. So let's go read. Come sit with me. You can come sit here. Okay guys, we finished The Housemaid. It is time for a final review of this book. First thing I want to say, I have a lot to say about this book, okay? I got a lot to say. I'm gonna try to say it as quickly as I can so I'm not keeping you here for too long, but I do have a lot to say. First things first, this book is incredibly bingeable, okay? I just want to start by saying that. This is such a fast-paced, easy read, very, very bingeable. I started it yesterday, finished it today. So clearly, the book is good, okay? Don't get me wrong. The book is good. I really enjoyed the plot. I enjoyed the story. I thought it was really fun in a thriller kind of aspect, you know? And I did really enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. With that being said, I have heard people talking about this book for a really long time, okay? This book first blew up months ago, okay? So I have seen many of my friends on Bookstagram read this book and absolutely love it and rave about it. I've seen people on BookTube read it. I've seen so many people say they love this book. I've heard so many people say that the plot twist in this book is crazy and they never saw it coming and all of these things, and I was extremely let down. Extremely let down. Again, hearing so many people say that this plot twist is crazy, have now finished the book, and I don't even know what people were referring to. When I sit here and think about the fact that people are like, oh my god, this plot twist was amazing, I'm like, what plot twist are they talking about? Because I was not surprised a single time while reading this book, okay? There is definitely things in this book that I can see would have been a plot twist if you did not see it coming, but when I hear people say, oh my god, the plot twist was crazy, wow, I never saw it coming, I'm like, what did they not see coming? How was this not obvious? You know, I just want to know what was so big in somebody else's experience reading this of like in a plot twist aspect that they were like, oh my god, wow, this is crazy, because I did not have that moment and I really wish that I did. Yeah, I was just really disappointed. Like, I really went into this book expecting a crazy plot twist and I just wasn't surprised, and honestly, it's kind of disappointing for me to say that every single thriller I've read in this book, I wasn't surprised. I saw the end coming. It wasn't something that completely shocked me. So please, I want to say I'm not going to be in the mood to read a thriller for a while because I just read 3 back to back and I don't typically read thrillers, so I'm good for a little bit. But give me some recommendations down below of books that you think the plot twist will actually get me, because I really, the next time I want to read a thriller, I want to read one that's gonna get me, that I'm gonna be like jaw on floor. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give The Housemaid a 3 out of 5 stars. Don't take that as a bad rating. That is still a really good rating. This is still a book I would recommend to people. I really, really enjoyed the plot and the story. I thought this was actually a really good book. It's just the actual thriller slash plot twist aspect of it. What did I just say? Did I just say that wrong? That felt weird coming out of my mouth. The actual plot twist aspect of it just didn't get me and I wasn't surprised. I just wasn't surprised how the book played out, but I still really enjoyed it. So for that, it's a 3 out of 5 stars. I could keep going in a circle and say the same thing over and over again, but I'm not gonna do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are not already, because we have a lot of fun over here and we want you to join the fun. Yes, we really do. I really do, and it helps me out, and I genuinely love every single one of you so much. The overwhelmingness that I have had, the literal overwhelming feeling of like, oh my god, these are like real people who actually genuinely really like watching me and like listening to me talk about my silly little books, has been so overwhelming over the last few days. I am very socially awkward. I want to say that real quick, but I had this girl who works at Barnes who I see there literally all the time. She checks me out so many times. We went the other night and she was handing me my bag and she was like, this is a weird question, but like, are you Tiffany? And I was like, yeah. She was like from YouTube? And I was just like, yeah. And I know I was so awkward and I can't stop replaying that interaction in my brain because I feel like I reacted so poorly to this poor girl, but genuinely that was such a surreal moment and I was in pure complete shock. Truly, the next time I go into there and I see her, I'm literally gonna go up to her and be like, I'm so sorry that I was so awkward. I was in shock. I was in shock. If you're watching this right now, I'm sorry that I was so awkward. You just had me such in shock and I did not know how to react. I'm not used to people like seeing me in public and like knowing me from watching my videos, and it was just such a surreal moment, okay? And having that happen, I feel like has just, I don't even know the words. I don't know the words. I just want you to know that I genuinely love every single one of you so much. There is not a single part of me that does not love every single one of you. I just can't believe that there's actually over 10,000 people who have liked my videos enough and liked listening to me talk about books enough to subscribe and continue to watch my videos. So yeah, thank you. If you ever see me in public, please come up to me. I am very socially awkward, especially when I first meet someone, because I get so nervous and shy, but don't let that stop you, okay, please, because I really would love to meet more of you guys. So if you ever see me in public, don't hesitate to come and be like, I know you, because you do know me, okay? You do know me. We are besties here, okay? Okay. Anyways, now that I've rambled way too long, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. I just said so much. I just said so much. It feels like I look so pale right now. A mystery thriller offer? 2 guns up. I don't give a 2 guns up. I don't give up. I don't know why that's in my head. Let's read. Oh my lord. So cute. Gabe? It just kind of, So for that, I'm giving it a 5, not a 5-star. Whoa. It's basically, what did I just say? After more coffee. And I'm actually not about to read. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have to literally edit a whole video so it can go up. Within the thirst. Let's go. I need to start a little laundry first though. Mom life, am I right? So, okay, all right. And that is the Housemaid.